This airbag control module reset by safety restore, and the airbag light is still on. I call them, they say cleared crash data and they verify it and everything, but airbag light is still on. It says service airbag system. They told me it must be something else, it must not be crash data, but I gotta scan for DTC code, see what the problem is and fix that. On this truck, it's a 2016 Chevrolet Silverado. Only thing was blown was the steering wheel airbag, and I replaced the airbag, but I don't know. Let me go to the shop and I'll scan for the TC codes and then see who's right here. So here I'm hooking up my diagnostic scan tool to check for the DTC codes, as they said. Go to diagnostics menu, manual selection, and then 2016 Silverado. And then here, through these other menus, it doesn't really matter which ones you select. We just gotta get to the SRS control module, diagnostic sensing restraints module, I think it's called on Chevy. Yeah, here it doesn't matter which ones you select. I'm just selecting random ones for like the seat module and everything else. Okay, here's the SRS control module. Go to trouble codes. Let's see what it's gonna show. Okay, there's two codes. B0012, which is steering wheel airbag deployment loop. High resistance means there's no connection. If it would be showing a short or low resistance, it means it's a short, but this is high resistance, so it means there's no connection. There's also the other code, but I think it's just a history code. So let's replace a clock spring, because that's what usually, whenever the steering wheel airbag blows, you gotta replace the clock spring, because 99% of the cases, one of the tiny wires on the clock spring melts when the airbag deploys. So you always gotta replace the clock spring whenever you replace the steering wheel airbag. So I'm not gonna show the process how I was replacing the clock spring, because I had to do a lot of trial and error, so I don't want to mislead you guys. You can look on YouTube or Google and find better tutorial how to remove and replace the clock spring. So I'm just gonna show here a picture of a clock spring. Okay, so we're done replacing the clock spring, just putting back the airbag and the final assembly, putting it all back together here. Now let's hook up the scanner and see. Let's see if that code will clear. Okay, showing more codes, probably because I had the ignition on while doing this. So let me erase them and see. Oh, looks like it could have erased it. Let me just double check again. Trouble code. Let's see. No false codes found. Let me just turn off and on ignition and see if they're really gone, because you always gotta cycle the ignition after clearing codes, and sometimes you gotta clear them again after cycling the ignition. Oh, look at that, just no codes. Let's double check here too. The airbag light is gone. No fault codes. So yeah, simple fix. So I'm back again. This is the second day and airbag light is not on. Everything's good. I just gotta put my seatbelt on, so you guys won't think that this is airbag light again. Let me put my seatbelt on. I put a seatbelt on, the light is gone. Nice, nice. So yeah, very happy with Safety Restore. The sales guy Sergey there, very helpful. Highly recommend him. I'll put his phone number here on the screen if I'll figure out how to do that in the iMovie. I'll put his phone number on the screen here so you guys can call him.